Here's how I'm planning to make $20,000 a month as a creator. I grew to 70k followers on Instagram in a few months, and I grew to 19k subscribers in my email newsletter in 3 weeks. This is how I'm planning to monetize that. You can check out my previous income reports on my channel. I'm going in a completely different direction now because I don't find that relying on viral videos to sell Notion templates is very sustainable. Now I'm gonna expose all of my offerings that I'm planning to hit my 20k a month goal. I'm planning multiple offers for customers at different price points. The first one is a do-it-yourself. It's my lowest tier offer at $30. It's just PDF downloads. I'm gonna make 4 of these downloads. You can buy a bundle of them for $100, which is $20 off. And the intention with this offering is to build trust and establish myself as an authority for people who are hesitant to commit to a higher ticket offering. This is teaching non-obvious tips that I've picked up from experience. So for example, you can run free surveys on your newsletter website with PostHog, and I talk about how I set all of that up on Beehive, which is my newsletter platform. Somebody asked me how I did it because Beehive doesn't let you put custom code on your website, so I got around it using Google Tag Manager, and I can teach you how to do that in these PDF downloads. So there's 4 downloads. The first one is going to be about how to grow your business with short form video. The second one is how to grow your business with experimentation. The third one will be unbasic, unhinged newsletter tips that I don't often see people talking about. And the fourth one is going to be about how to grow and monetize a creator business. So that's the first offering. It's just to get people's foot in the door. And the second one is a done with you offering. It's $1,000 a month, one-on-one coaching, 4 times a month. So that's 1-hour meetings every single week. The intention here was to deeply understand my customers and what problems people are struggling with so that I can help them succeed, and then use that as a case study to reach more people and help more people. What this includes is setting up a sustainable content creation system, newsletters, social media, and creating systems to make it easier to stay consistent with making content. Not only that, it also teaches how to grow and monetize, and I give very personalized advice. I actually got more demand for this than I realized. I sent out a soft launch email to my premium email list. I'm actually reading from my premium emails right now because some people prefer reading this information and some people prefer watching it in a video, so I decided to do both. Because I got more demand than I expected, I might raise the prices. So if you still want it at the $1,000 price point, please email me right away at vegantechnomad@gmail.com or leave a comment and I'll contact you. And usually the process for this is we hop on a discovery call where I share like all of my knowledge after learning a little bit about the business and the goals of the creator. I'm sharing like all these tips, my experience, personalized advice for this business, so you can walk away from that initial free call and just have very clear roadmap for how to get started and how to work on your business. That's my goal with these free calls, is to just give as much value as I can. And for people who want the consistency, who want more personalized advice, who want somebody to help them throughout the journey, then that's who my $1,000 a month one-on-one coaching offer is for. This is actually what a client had to say about our call. I'll read out their testimonial because I always ask for feedback so I can improve, but this person just had positive feedback. They said, Jennifer did upfront homework before our session, and then during our session, we not only dove into my branding framework, but she also shared valuable information from her own experience and how it could apply to my brand. We created a framework and action plan of what next steps should be, and afterwards she sent me a lot of great information. Well worth it, thank you. That is the one-on-one coaching for $1,000 a month right now. I'm probably gonna increase it as the slots get booked up. The third offering is the done with you $2,000 a month startup growth advising. 4 calls a month, 1 call per week. And this is a little bit separate from the one-on-one coaching for individuals because that one is more for content creation, whereas this one is more for like startup teams. My intention here is to help companies improve their conversions and serve their users better so they can make more money and also have happier users. This is for people who want a more holistic overview to grow their business. Instead of just focusing on the content, I look at their website, the messaging, ads, and everything else. Somebody actually sent me a testimonial for this. It was like one of the best testimonials I've ever gotten, so I'll read it out as well. I learned so much from my call with Jen. It's clear that she has a wealth of knowledge and experience in growth consulting, both from her experience in her day job and as a content creator. I loved her approach to focusing on core problems we were looking at as a company. Within seconds, she was able to to identify 10 things we could improve about our landing page to increase our conversion rates. We talked a lot about the importance of clear, succinct messaging to drive home the value that our product brings to our customers. We also talked about proactively addressing potential customer concerns and objections within our messaging. Finally, she provided valuable insights into collaborating with content creators, something which I've never done before. All in all, I would definitely recommend working with Jen. It was probably one of the most useful consulting calls I've ever had. I not only brought in my knowledge from my career as a growth marketer and my years of experience, but also as a content creator, kind of giving tips on common mistakes to avoid, because I've hired influencers for my day job, but I'm also kind of an influencer. So I gave a lot of insight for this person about that. And that's what I can do for startups. The fourth offering that I'm planning is a Done For You, which is just a $2,000 one-time fee. The intention here is for people who don't want to commit to month-long pricing. This includes setting up the content systems for you, so like the newsletter, welcome sequences, analytics, and social media scheduling. But it also includes a strategy session. So in the strategy session, I brainstorm the first month action plans to help you get set up now that you have all these systems in place. But how does this add up to $20,000 a month? I set the price very low to start because other coaches charge $2,000 or more per month. I just wanted to experiment, and in the future I charge a lot more than $1,000 to $2,000 a month, which means I only need like 20 clients or even less so that I can hit a 20K month. But after hopping on these calls with potential clients, I realized that I care more about helping people rather than reaching that arbitrary 20K a month goal. The only reason I wanted to hit that number was so I can spend more time with my family and like retiring my parents, and I cared so much more about helping people and helping them do the same, like have that freedom to spend time with loved ones and to travel and do what they want, but also to build something that they can be proud of, that they're passionate about. And just like hopping on all of these free calls and learning more from people, I just realized that it makes me more excited and like I like working on it. But also the math just blew my mind. I hopped on a few calls with people where they were like ready to work with me, so I was setting up contracts and I was thinking like 1 hour calls 4 times a month, that's like 4 hours. Let's say we add another hour, so 5 hours total for like a miscellaneous admin work, because I assign homework after every call and I prepare notes for every call. So 5 hours of work per month for $1,000. That is really like it blew my mind. And if you are curious about setting up your own coaching business or like content creation business, let me know. We can hop on a free call. Usually I try to give as much value as possible because I don't want to gatekeep this knowledge, and then you can decide if you need my personalized advice more weekly and consistently, or if you are more confident just doing it on your own. Because I find that a lot of people, they need that accountability. They need to meet with me every week so I can check in on how they're doing. I can also make sure to steer them in the right direction to focus on the right things instead of doing the things that don't matter, because I've done a lot of that from my own experience. That's it for today's video. If you want to learn more about my services, my offerings, feel free to email me at vegantechnomad@gmail.com or subscribe to my premium newsletter, because every single Friday I share everything I learn about my business completely transparently, so you can do the same. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, etc. I would really appreciate it because supporting me here on YouTube is free to do and it helps me a lot. Thank you.